look at me. I am on top, reflection of the OG. I'm a reflection of the OGs. Show love to who paved the way. I'm a reflection of the OGs. This is just the way it plays. I was a little D-boy on the come up. I had my 4-5 whoever run up. Play the block until I got my funds up. In the club taking pics with our guns up. We was out here trying to feed our families. If you wasn't on that, you not a man of me. From a little snotty nose to a boss. I would never take my jewelry off. I took showers in my chain. I was so excited. Bought my first bike. I couldn't wait to ride it. Twin pipes popping woodies up and down the strip. I was on 10. You couldn't tell me shit. Then the OGs told me to slow down. You on blast, getting too much attention now. Do you want to last or do you want to crash? Do you want the fame or do you want the cash? I'm a reflection of the OGs. Show love to who paved the way. They paved the way. I'm a reflection of the OGs. This is just the way it plays. This is for the OGs worldwide. North side, south side, to the east side, west side, Middletown, throw your city up. Throw it up like you don't give a pay homage to the ones who paved the way. Cause of y'all, I'm here to hustle another day. No cap, see it's real. They paid under the shade, sipping some rock and lemonade. I'm a reflection of the OGs. Show love to who paved the way. They paved the way. I'm a reflection of the OGs. This is just the way it plays. Just the way players play all day, every day. I don't know what else to say. Just the way players play all day, every day. I don't know what else to say. But I'm a reflection of the OG. I know y'all go back to this one. Through the winter, through the spring, through the summer, through the fall. Let's ball. Let's ball.
Couldn't tell my mama was a trap star. Making plays on the corner in the back blocks. Cop a bell and I busted out the plastic. Ran up the bins and I said, grab it. Used to sleep on the floor in the trap house. From the mind, no, I can't look back now. Don't just smoke in my lungs till I tap out. I came in from a half pound. Jump right off the porch, started drug dealing. Before I was getting money off a judge. Never knew my cousin was a plug. He put me on my package, crippled like a cut. Real. Came from the back streets. Don't think I ain't strapped like a backseat. From the jungle since a youngin' had the pack heat. Other folks to the scene to attract me. Riding in the coupe with the roof, missing kids and the money was a true rich. My dad took a boss, so the guy you never do this. You're running through the streets all night, cause you do tripping. I just wanna get a couple years for my dog gone. My homie was surrounded with depression and my dog gone. Came up from a kid, get this all gone. Got locked, something got my broke his jaw gone. On the real, never trust no dude. When you down bad, never know who with you. When you in the gym, you don't know who's fishing. Keep a small circle cause you can still bitches. Sleeping on the floor with no covers. Those are some hard nights like no other. Knew it was light at the end of the tunnel. Serving elbow like it's Royal Rumble. Couldn't tell my mama was a trap star. Making plays on the corner in the back block. Cop a bell and I busted out the plastic. Ran up the bins and I said, grab it. Used to sleep on the floor in the trap house. From the mind, no, I can't look back now. Don't just smoke in my lungs till I tap out. I came up from a half ounce. Came up from a half ounce. Real shit, nigga came up from a flows.
Entertainment some other points.
Up if I brag or I bullshit. Round with that fire, probably even cold shit. I'm diving because of self-care, yeah, yeah. Eating over here ain't no welfare, yeah, yeah. I did up if I brag or I bullshit. Round with that fire, probably even good cold shit. Driving because of self-care, yeah, yeah. Be eating over here ain't no welfare, yeah, yeah. Snitching on yourself, turn it off so don't fold. Got your team going broke, telling lies you a joke. Watch me even up the scope, round the corner of the O. Tell her let my feelings go, said my paper gotta go. God let them know why my babies grow. Gotta shine, gotta grow. Run the fees, get itchy like I own Mickey D's. And wear my dogs on my teeth, asking God what I need. Streets hot, you can't freeze. But the way I get this money, would've thought I had degrees. Gotta watch your footies. For the laws and enemies, make a bigger, the small, call my five little C's. If you pop, you disease, on it, you gon' see. One from double C's, got hella all wanna double me, so I go double deep. Can't let them trouble me, yeah, I'm stolen, yeah. It's nothing about to go on, yeah. My feet up if I brag or I bullshit. Round with that fire, probably even the cold shit. I'm diving because of self-care, yeah, yeah. Eating over here ain't no welfare, yeah, yeah. My feet up if I brag or I bullshit. Round with that fire, probably even the cold shit. Driving because of self-care, yeah, yeah. We eating over here ain't no welfare, yeah, yeah. Papa John, I'll call him a rapper from my streets, I was shopping on. When the song was dropping on, I'm they don't go. Get with me, don't sit at home. If you don't say what you want, I don't try to leave me alone. I can't write the best, that's I'm still my place above. I can't go back there when I was out stressing home. Thought it's talking, but they ain't nothing. When you try to chill relationships, just to live alone. All the time, got me on the front line. I feel how it is one time. One time is crunch time. Oh, Lord, forgive me when I gotta sin. Don't be from the girl, just trying to win. Purpose if you call it. Ain't tryna be the one that I go on it. Picking up on me, the first days of my Jordan. Yeah, when I'm walking, I just hold it to a corner. My feet up if I brag or I bullshit. Round with that fire, probably even the cold shit. I'm diving because of self-care, yeah, yeah. Eating over here ain't no welfare, yeah, yeah. My feet up if I brag or I bullshit. Round with that fire, probably even told you, driving because of self-care, yeah, yeah. We eating over here, ain't no welfare, yeah, yeah. So perfect at first, I told everyone about you. How I knew this would work. I'm just saying, you treat me so differently from the others, so clear to me. This could be forever. You and I so compatible, sex so good, you can come up in my soul. I keep waiting, hoping I will hear you say the four-letter word. Why is it hard for you to say it? Say you love me, baby. Tell me you choose me. I'm your number one. You don't wanna lose me, but you're afraid to commit to love. I want your heart, babe. I want it all. I want it all. I want it all.
want it all. I want it all. I want it all. I'm just saying I'm to your heart, baby. I just want it all, baby. 6 months, 5 days. Long enough to let love take over. As if it's really in your heart. Oh, baby, you got me. How long do you expect me to sit around till you're ready? If I leave, no need to chase me by. Keep waiting. Hoping I will hear you say the 4-letter word. Why is it hard for you to say it? I love you, baby. Tell me you choose me. You don't want to lose me, but you're afraid to commit to love. I want your heart, baby. I want it all. I want it all. I want it all. I'm just saying I'm to your heart, baby. I just want it all, baby. Boy, if I could, I'm surely would go back and protect my heart a little better. I wanna get my heart on you. You tell me you choose me. But you take me into love. I want it all. 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 I'm just saying I'm in your heart, baby. I tell you, you choose me. You're not but you take me into love. I want your heart, baby. Oh, you better take your time. Tired of dealing with these phonies. Don't think I locked you into my mind. But you can't touch and feel it. Kisses on my sexy thighs. But if you all need nothing, oh, what you got to buy? If you really wanna love me, oh, you better take your time. I'm tired of dealing with these phonies. Don't think I locked you into my mind. But you can touch and feel it. Kiss on my sexy thighs. But if you all need nothing, oh, what you got to buy? Are you the core type? Oh, mesmerized by my grace and my $1,000,000 smile. Like you never wanna leave. Nah, oh no, 'cause you won't take more and more. My love, having in a dream, fantasizing about me, fantasizing about me, fantasizing about my body, fantasizing about my body. If you really wanna let me, boy, you better take your time. I'm tired of dealing with these phonies. Don't think I locked you into my mind. But you can touch and feel it. Kiss on my sexy thighs. But if you all need nothing, oh, what you got to buy? I'm tired of dealing with these phonies. I think I locked you into my mind. But you keep touching, feeling, kiss on my sexy thighs. But if you all need nothing, oh, what you got to hide? If you really wanna love me, oh, you better take your time. I'm tired of dealing with these phonies. I think I locked you into my mind. But you can touch and feel me. Feel me if you really wanna love me.
I want the diamonds on the set. Franklin, listen to me. I'm with some people right now who promised to kill me unless you give them those diamonds. You know, the ones you forgot to mention. What diamonds? Diamonds, you forgot. Yeah, rock like this. Ride a TikTok like this. Yeah, June bug like this. Off top, take a look at your wrist. Make sure it's on bliss. You got diamonds on your wrist. I can't even lie. We gon' shine like diamonds, dripping all the time. Know that I can't even lie. We gon' shine like diamonds, dripping all the time. She took a sip of the lemon twist, like how the lip switch, French manicure tip, lip gloss on her lips, baby love on my drips to see how the house does the hoop with the mouth. You gotta be a boss, dude. BBS don't work with no power stones. I'm so clear like Aquafina. She in my DM cause she heard that I'm the new caramel delight, something like a Butterfinger. She pulled up in the beam X3, at the light looking fly like me. They say, mama, say, shiny, they say you big time. When you wanna miss the time and come with me. She started taking flicks and pursed out her lips. Made her every clap to the smile. YSL skin so she couldn't resist. And even when it's dark, it's your diamonds. I can't even lie. We gon' shine like diamonds, dripping all the time. You know that I can't even lie. We gon' shine like diamonds, dripping all the time. I'm really good, man. Please ain't you listen. She really glisten. I ain't even got a mention. Dripping cash out, right? Quick. I'm in the speakers, don't be kids. You see me with it. She real solid. I ain't even gonna lie. She down the side if I tell her let's ride. Set aside your profit for the night. You just happen to ride and takes the lights. I always keep it real. I told her and she knew that. She never had something real. Let's get through that. Show her right from wrong, baby. Don't do that. I'm trying to get the top flow through the few and let's do it. Hey, and I waste time. Baby, pull up on me. FaceTime. We can be forever. Ain't gotta waste time. Cause I know you feeling me through the grapevine. I can't even lie. We gon' shine like diamonds, dripping all the time. You know that I can't even lie. We gon' shine like diamonds, dripping all the time. D-Man going stick on the track. Yeah. Most high. Yeah. 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 Oh, you just looking for clout. We ain't having ways, so we made a way. And make sure that you save for them rainy days. Pouring activists to take my pain away. Pop up girl key to take my pain away. The ID to take my pain away. If your name's is not E, we gon' wipe your face. We got paid lawyers to wipe the case. I clear the homeboys that we gon' be straight. And how you believe in
Jesus, but don't believe in me. You never seen Jesus, but be seeing me. Rest in peace, my homies lost into these streets. To all my ghetto angels, rest in peace. Wearing the halo like the song Beyonce sings. Lighting up a candle in your memories. I'm an empath, so I can feel your energy. I love the trenches, but I hate the treachery. It's so treacherous, like YG say stay dangerous. An AK like a terrorist. PTSD like the veteran. We ain't have a way, so we made a way. And make sure that you save for them rainy days. Pouring activists to take my pain away. Pop a girl key to take my pain away. Good God, to take my pain away. If your name is not E, we gon' wipe your face. We got paid lawyers to wipe the case. I told the homeboys that we gon' be straight. And those homes can grabber, never ducking drama, all about a comma, that's on my mama. I just left King's Plaza with Navi, he wearing Prada. Smell like unarmed, be like this, you don't wanna. There's so much pain and too much trauma. In the streets while you was in pajamas, ducking coppers, helicopters, and dogs barking, the cop caller. And when we was young, we used to play cops and robbers. I was never the cop, I was always the robber. Wood grain grip on a chrome revolver. I was never the cop, always the robber. Wood grain grip on a chrome revolver. We ain't having ways, so we made a way. And make sure that you save for them rainy days. Pouring activists to take my pain away. Pop up girl key to take my pain away. Good ID to take my pain away. If your nose is not E, we gon' wipe your face. We got paid lawyers to wipe the case. I told the homeboys that we gon' be straight. Yeah, we gon' be straight. I told you so. The album coming soon.
Is you ready? Like I'm ready. The door is open. It's gonna be slow. If you ready, like I'm ready. Turn the lights down low. Take my time and do it slow. When you ready, let me know. Let me know when you ready. Let me know. Let me know when you ready. Just let me know. Let me know when you ready. Cause I'm ready. If you're ready, like I'm ready. When that's what you feel, I won't stop inside you. Hope you're ready, cause I'm ready. Let me take a all your clothes, girl, you're freaky and show you you're ready. Let me know if you're ready. Let me know if you're ready. Let me know if you're ready. It seems like you're ready. Seems like you're ready. It's that real light, I'm not right, but like from the side, from behind, every time. I'ma go deeper than he's ever gone. So come on, girl, I got your favorite lingerie, here's come. Oh, baby, I wanna know. Do it so slow. If you ready, like I'm ready. So put the lights down low. Take my time and slow. When you're ready, let me know when you're ready. Let me know when you're ready. Let me know when you're ready. Cause I'm ready. If you're ready, like I'm ready. That's what you feel. I won't stop inside. Hope you're ready. Cause I'm ready. Let me take off all your clothes. You're just freaky and show. If you're ready, let me know if you're ready. Let me know me know if you're ready. Let me know if you're ready, baby. Oh. This be the realest shit I ever wrote. If you ever been in love, you felt this way before. Cause I'm falling for you fast, can't be going out sad. And this shit that be going through it got me in my bag. Look, tryna let go of the past. And just think of all the good times that we had. Made it good, outweigh the bad. And sometimes you act like you don't trust me, that's why I'm mad. Look, the hard ones with the hard ones. And it's you that my hard ones. Never thought about another nigga that I want. Never thought about another nigga now once. The hard ones with the hard ones. And the shoe in my hard ones. Never thought about another nigga now once. Never thought about another nigga now once. I thought I would never love again. Had a few broken hearts that I had to mend. That's why I'm more careful now with who I call a friend. Cause some friends can turn their back on me in the end. You ask me in my scale level, but I guess I am. You want me to give my heart, my shit changed then. And you said that I could trust you, boy, stop playing. First we on, then we off, and then we on again. Look, I need something stable. Tell me if you able to be there through the good and the bad, cause I need you to be the real love I never had, and I believe you. When you said it's us against the world, over people. And if we get the trip, you gon' grip it. Who you deserve? Always have my back and pick me up when I need you. You said if any nigga hit my line, it better be you. Can't no other nigga get my time, I only see you. And I know that you ain't used to this. Probably used to shit me up on some stupid shit. But I'm nothing like some girls, but my love is lit. Got me falling for you hard, ain't no denying this. And my slide only need you, I think she trying us. And they see you really happy, so they eyeing us. But ain't no eyeing us. Had them up, we break up a million times, and love keep fighting us. The hard ones with the hard ones. And the shoe in my hard ones. Never thought about another to get to now ones. Never thought about another to get to now ones. Now ones. The hard ones with the hard ones. And the shoe in my hard ones. Never thought about another to get to now ones. Never thought about another to get to now ones. Now ones. Hold me by your name. Hold me till the end. Remember them days I was living out on a low low. I know they hated regardless of what they showed though. Got on my pocket money, I counted all slow. See when you know that you about to want let it all go. Yeah, I need that. All of them pounds in your pockets, that's free back. All of them rapping them politics, free that. I already know how to double and bring it back. So, yeah, I need that. All of them pounds in your pockets, that's free back. All of them rapping them politics, free that. I already know how to double and bring it back. See, I be chillin' on hip, but really I'm tired though. But I'm on, got ammunition, no lie, yo. Bro, if I hit it, we probably won't have to follow. Then slip in a couple minutes, we all go. True up a couple of plays and then we can all leave. Thought I was wild, but time we taking no rollie. We bustin' it and we kick it back like a goalie. Put on my mask so they don't know me. Remember them days I was living out on a low low. I know they hate it regardless of what they show though. Got on my pocket money, I count it all slow. See when you know that you about to and let it all go. Yeah, I need that. All of them pounds in your pockets, that's free back. All of them rapping the politics breathe. I already know how to double and bring it back. My whole career, trying to stay away from the Illuminati. I'm in this body riding around like a shotty with the top off. So if it ever pop off, me and my family, my loved ones guarded, yeah. Until the daily departed, pouring out this Hennessy for your soul, hoping that one day I go to see 80 years old at least, living in peace. Now if you want to, I'ma stay alive. Yeah. Now if you want to, I'ma stay alive. I've been important, I've been never so bad. You showing up, yes, I make up for your dad. I mean, of course, I know that you feel the vibe. It don't mean that you live happy. It don't take me alone. Heart is getting colder. We can rub them in the morning. Show them some important. Go for your dad, off we go. We can rub them in the morning. Show them some important. Don't go there. I can just see it now. They move. Who I be, we might be. You take from we take from you.
What you see is what you get up on the morning show. I got a whole lot of bars, but before I go, chop, real smooth, she the boss. No, baby, hold up, I'm about to call the Jellolady. They your host, 12 to 2. If you need a getaway, come and see this view. Got a whole lot of drama, feeling like you wanna stand by. Put your feet up and watch a midday madhouse. Hello. All right.
Welcome.
Yes.
Mic is off. So welcome.
Yeah, we gotta make sure you guys can hear us.
Yeah, it seems like we're having some technical difficulties.
Yeah, but it's okay. It's part of life.
Yeah, we're here.
Well, welcome to the Midday Madhouse.
Yes, welcome.
Yes. So I am Cha Cha.
And I am the Jellolady.
All day.
It's me.
Yes, it's Thursday.
Yes, it is. It is Thursday.
Thursday for me was trash day. It's trash day. Time to put out the trash. Y'all know what that is. So, let me not drink this yet.
Let's toast.
Welcome to the Midday Madhouse. Yes, that's
good afternoon. Hope you enjoyed the music and was rocking out with us.
It ain't a Slurpee no more.
No, it's not. Well, I got a little bit more, but yeah it's not. It's good.
We got ourselves getting Slurpees from Wawa. We ain't going to McDonald's no more. But yeah, it's Thursday, so Thursday we throw trash out. We give positive vibes. You give off the efferees.
Yeah, and I guess this Thursday, if you're like me, you get to play Bob the Builder.
Bob the Builder.
Yeah, Bob the Builder.
How are you? Why? Why are you playing Bob the Builder?
Because I had to take the screen apart this morning.
Oh yeah, so what happened?
So I got a delivery this morning. Delivered to my house, and I guess the delivery person called themselves being nice and kind of putting the package inside the screen door, so that way it wouldn't blow away. Well, the package didn't blow away, but my door did.
What?
So the door is now like the front door, the piece, that little spring piece that holds it on. The metal bar is bent, like open. So now it's pulled it had my thing. I couldn't close my screen door.
Oh my God! So you.
So I had to I had to take that off. Before I had things to do today.
So you had to take the screen off.
Yeah.
Fix it.
No,
What?
No, it's not fixed. I took it off. I'll go to Home Depot and buy a new piece. And
they broke it.
Oh, broke. Yes, honey.
Oh, I would be calling. I'd be calling somebody.
Well, no, I can't really call nobody because it happens when it's windy, and you don't close the screen door all the way.
Yeah, but you put that in my door. I don't care about you being nice. My door got broke because this is what you did.
Okay, well, yeah,
I still would be calling them.
Look, that's all well and good, and I may make a complaint about it, and they'll give me a credit or whatever they're going to do to rectify the situation. But I'll be going to buy a new piece today and fixing it back.
Yeah, because at this point you don't have a choice. Because it's too windy and you need a screen door.
That's my thing. Some people don't live like that.
Some people don't care about
and
a screen door.
honestly, I'm at the point now where I'm just gonna leave it off until I can figure out a different solution. Like, because the screen door's on, it still closes, and I can just lock the screen door.
Oh, but it's
but that piece that holds it on, so like when you open the door, you can keep the door holder open to bring stuff in and out. All that piece is broke. So the door itself is, back in where it's supposed to be, but that piece on the bottom, I'm about to just leave it off for now because I want to put what I want to put up there is a spring.
Yeah, so it can.
I just want to look a spring, top and bottom. There you go.
Right.
I think that's the perfect solution.
Yeah,
because it's the street. It's just the way my street is because I'm directly open into the woods.
Right.
Like it's the bottom of my block, woods.
Yeah, it is. And then you're right there by the baseball. I mean
the park. That's Mill Creek Park right there.
Yeah,
and the water.
That's the
little
golf course.
Yeah, the golf. Yeah, the golf. Yeah. Look, and I'm in the worst spot.
Yeah, you're right.
Because the golf course is on one side. The park is directly behind me, and it's literally an open field.
Right.
Behind, where I'm at. So, yeah, the weather is not the best. It's like, look, and it would be considered.
This weather tornado. Is like doing something again.
I'm gonna tell you right now, this weather is all God's plan. We're
gonna have the worst freaking summer ever. Listen. It's gonna be so hot.
Yes.
It's gonna be ridiculous. Like it's gonna make you feel like just stay in your house and stay butt naked.
Yeah.
Like that's how I'm feeling this summer. It's gonna be like butt naked summer in the house.
Yeah.
You don't need,
in the house. With
everybody come out at night.
Yeah, I'll see you at 5:00.
Right.
Because go down.
No, it's ridiculous. And the way this is spring. Mm. We still freezing cold in 30 degrees weather
at night.
28 at night.
Yeah. Listen.
This is supposed to be just jacket.
Yeah, but
jean jacket, move around.
This is you gonna get your ass sick weather.
Yeah, because that's exactly what the hell it is. You gonna get real sick.
You gonna be sick. Everybody gonna.
But the summertime, I mean, for the summer, it's good for the girls that like to have absolutely nothing on. Shout out to y'all. This summer is going to be great for them. But for people that's over a certain age, keep your ass at home. Go grocery shopping and just
listen.
You ain't got to go out. Don't go out.
Listen, grocery shopping. What? I will be the one. Like gas too high and look, and it's hot. Amazon Fresh.
I was about to say
Amazon Fresh.
All right, Sunny
DoorDash. Look, we gonna get somebody to get in here to deliver stuff. Look, I'll try this Hungry Root. Let's try that because I like their commercial. The girl be singing like the Hungry Root came through. I'm like, okay,
you are stupid.
We gonna try. We'll see what they talking about. I mean, they be making it look nice.
Yeah, that's the only thing they can do.
They be making it look nice, but
the only thing they can do.
My thing is, am I gonna get a delivery of day-old vegetables, like stuff that should have been went out? You gonna try to send that to me, like paint it up nice,
and then your tomato is all soft,
right, and bruised up because they be disrespectful with your packages.
Ew. I don't know.
If I can't go pick it up myself, I don't want it, and and I feel like I'm about to just say I'm gonna just start my little. I'm gonna just.
But they have the whatchamacallit, like ShopRite, Acme, where you can order all your stuff and it'll come straight to your house. My sister, well, both of them, they get, I don't know, we got to ask them what they go through. Because Desi, everything that her and Nana get is fresh.
Yeah.
Like, fresh.
Right.
Like, they get, you know how they are. They're herbs and spices.
We picked it and sent it to your house.
Yes.
Look, right off the ground.
It comes right in a box and everything is packaged the right way. Like, all you have to do is take it out and put it directly in the refrigerator. Everything is broken down.
See, and that's what I'm talking about.
Yep.
I want something like that. I don't want you to just send me a box of vegetables and things like, here you go, your vegetables, your meat's on this side, vegetables on this side.
No, what I don't like is how when you go to the grocery store, I like to pack my own stuff because I gotta have my cold stuff with my cold stuff. The cans with the cans. I don't like how people be just throwing your groceries inside the bag like all mixed up. Now I got my meat with my canned goods and this and that. No, the cold food goes with the cold food.
Listen, I don't understand. And I guess that's probably why, like for me, when I did retail,
it didn't bother me because I would just pack it the way I wanted it. Like, and I'm the type of person like I don't want my stuff all thrown together.
Yeah, because you damn sure don't want nobody like me.
Listen,
But let me tell y'all.
Yeah, I'm being real comfortable.
So today, I had ate a hot dog, and I bought one for the bestie, right? We're moving around and having to do stuff, so I'm wondering what is wet on my leg. Now, while I was eating the hot dog, I had put some ketchup on it, right? Now you see my pants got holes in them. Well, I don't know how the ketchup packet got stuck in my leg. So this whole time I'm moving around, I got ketchup squirting on my leg. So I had to straighten that out.
Yeah, we're not.
What?
We're not up. They took us out.
Well, we on everything else.
Right.
You know?
I'm just saying. I'm just looking.
But yeah, so that was a hot mess. I don't know if that ever happened to somebody, but Lord, I do not. I don't know what to do.
Yeah.
I'm like, no. So I had to scrub my damn leg. Yeah. And the Jellolady was just sitting there like, is that a ketchup packet?
Like, I couldn't. I'm looking like, what is that? And she put, I said, is that ketchup? Because
I don't even know how I got in my leg.
I know how. You were sitting there and you probably you put the ketchup on your hot dog and you dropped the ketchup packet and it landed in your hole and you forgot it.
But I had two, so that's probably why I didn't pay no mind. Because I know I threw them in the trash, but
you only threw one in the trash. One made it into your pants leg.
And one made it in my pants leg.
You know.
So we got you know what? Let me look it up. Out here in Camden, there was something wrong with the milk. Yes, something went wrong with the milk in Camden. We gotta look this up. I was talking to Sheila Davis, and this is the councilwoman of Camden. That's our bestie. That is like part of our life. She is like the best to us. But she was saying something had happened in Camden with the milk, that the teacher was smelling this funny smell going on, and she couldn't pinpoint where the smell was coming from, and she ended up getting close to one of these kids and found out that it was something in it. But we got to look it up and see what the hell was going on in Camden, because that is crazy, and all the kids had to go and get tested. So yeah, that's why I said we got to look it up and see what the hell is going on. Yeah, but all the kids had to go get tested. It was I don't know what type of chemical it was, but it was some type of chemical in the milk.
Now, my question becomes, what kind of milk are we talking about?
Milk, like regular
cow's milk.
Milk, and that you get from school. They in school. It's a school out here. I don't know. We got to find the story. But that is like unreal. Like, I know every last one of their parents was very paranoid about everything, because that is something totally that will have me losing my whole mind. I wouldn't know what the hell to do, because there's nothing you can do. But when we get the story, we'll elaborate on that a little bit more. Now, I need everybody to close your eyes, take a minute to yourself, and make sure that everything that is going on in your life, you just pray on it. Peace be still. Because there is a lot of trash that we got to throw away. People, places, things. People that come in your house don't know how to clean up behind themselves. We are all grown. So you got to know when and where you are and what you're doing and what type of circle you're around, to make sure that whatever you're doing at home, and then this is what kills me.
You got, and it's even with kids. Like I remember when I was young, I used to do it too. You don't want to clean up at home, but you'll
go to somebody else's house.
You'll go to somebody else's house and clean up. Like that is just so ass backwards.
Oh! Wait, can I answer that question for you? You know why you have that?
Why?
Because there was a parent at home that cleans up behind them.
Well, no, not my mom and dad didn't play it. We had like no, Davina White was not playing all. We don't. They ain't never played with dirt.
Listen.
So we always had a job, but it's just so crazy how you like catch an attitude.
Look, that's the thing, though. You know, kids be. It's when you think about it as a kid, your parent is always cleaning up behind you, cleaning up behind you, cleaning up behind you, telling you to clean up, and either you clean up like you're told to clean up, or you don't. Yeah. And when you don't, your parent either cleans up behind you anyway, or makes you do it.
Yeah, makes you do it, because that's what went on in my house. You gonna get it done, and you get it done. That's it. Ain't no questions, nothing. Davina did not play that cleaning up after us. If she had to clean up after us, I remember one day my mom kept telling us to clean the room. We wouldn't clean it. We didn't clean it. We came home from school, and she had everything that was in our room outside. Everything. Remember the little kitchens and stuff? She threw out everything. I mean, and we were out there. Just imagine coming home from school, and it's trash day is the next day, and all your stuff is on the curb. The only thing that wasn't on the curb was our clothes. But whatever was in there, whatever was on the floor was thrown away. Everything. Doll babies, whatever. She threw everything she came from up underneath the bed with, in the closet. Anything that was on the floor went to the garbage. Mm-hmm. Could you imagine? Like, we were so messed up in the head. We come home and our stuff is on the curb, knowing that the trash day is the next day. Davina did not play no games, okay? We like, no. She like, yes. Didn't I tell you to clean your room? So I had to go clean it for you. I told you anything. If I had to clean this room, anything on this floor goes in the garbage. I had a fit. We were going crazy. The kitchen, though? The play kitchen? That was the shit back then. The bitch threw that out. She didn't care how much money she paid for that. It's my money. You didn't take. And we had, when you go, your parents tell you to clean your room. Yeah, remember the kitchens had the drawers.
Oh, yeah. You lost everything.
All that. Lost everything. Mm-hmm. Shoe, sneaker, whatever was on the floor and it wasn't supposed to be there.
Right. Gone.
Garbage. Mm-hmm. I said, oh, my God.
Oh! Yeah, no, I've seen that happen. It's an experience.
Yeah, I went through it. I thought I was going to need counseling.
You probably will. Well, you probably should go. I mean, it's a traumatizing experience.
Yeah, that's why I am how I am. Like, no, I clean up.
But guess what? I was smart, because with me being the youngest and everybody was older, I got to see for myself firsthand why cleaning your room was important.
Oh yeah, but no, we didn't pay that no mind. It's for, but we didn't care about that.
There was only me.
Yeah, but we still didn't care.
Look, I had to care.
I broke a lot of bounds for my brothers and sisters. I busted a lot of bounds. I got my butt whipped a lot of times. Did a lot of stuff. I broke some of that. I broke that chain, so when it came down to them, they got passes on certain things that I would be like, well, Dad, when I did that, you beat me. Like,
yeah.
No beating, no punishment. No. Well, no, we're going to talk. I got beat and talked to at the same time, and then got beat again.
Look,
then,
beat and talked to like a million times.
No, you get talked to first.
Beat and talked
to at the same time. Then you get beat again, and then you got that shit.
Look, just shut up before you tell the crowd.
Yeah, and it's like, how am I supposed to shut up? I got the hiccups now.
Like, I can't
breathe. You done beat the hiccups.
Like, I can't breathe. I'm trying to catch my breath. Like it hurts to breathe. Like I'm fucked up. Look, I'm emotionally scarred because I didn't think he was gonna beat me like that. There's a lot going on.
You ever be doing that and they be like, "Shut up!" Before I give you something to cry, you like, and you can't get it. Like you just can't get it.
Girl,
you can't get it right. That's the type of beating some of these kids need. No, I can't.
Yeah.
I can't. Like no.
Right.
Oh.
Yeah, those. And that's really
yes, and your nose is
not running all that
and bubbling.
Look, all this, everything.
Yeah, your nose be like,
yeah, listen. Right. Right. Yo. The good old switch though, that be the worst one. What? And then they make you get in the tub.
But what the switch? I hated them switch. I wanted to like take them trees and just pull them out to the ground. I did.
Listen, my grandmother had the nerve to have it right there by my swing.
What? My grandmother had it in front of her yard, a whole switch tree. You know how they used to decorate them? It was in a box. Like straight across, right in the front yard, all in the
listen
with the gate. You ignorant?
No, she had one, just one.
Oh, that was
look. There was one right here, and there was the swing, the tree, the big that I had my tire swing on.
Yeah,
that's where she, and that was the one
that you got beat with.
That's the one you get the switch. That's for switch. That's where they get butt whooped with.
Yeah, and
look, the other ones
and
are too
tell
short.
you to go get it.
Yeah,
tell you to go get it.
And
go. My grandma used to say, "Go out yonder and get me one of them switches." It was getting beat because if I'm picking the switch, that means I'm the one, right? Because I'm picking my own switch. I thought if I get the thinner ones, that because the big ones hurt, but the thinner ones
hurt more.
It's like it feel like they cut you, you know.
They do.
So what my grandma used to do is, you want to be smart, y'all want to be smart. Okay, she pluck it, peel it, and then braid that thing, and leave the little leaves at the top and tear us up. What? I hate it. Shout out to everybody, LaDonna, Wyatt, all of y'all. Nay. Listen, they got mad at me because I got smart. You always gotta fucking think ahead, right? So my other grandma, she used to beat us with this big old belt, like one of them army belts. You know, the thick Roscoe. We called it Roscoe. Yes.
The 3 or 4 hole wide leather with and it was the good leather too. The good leather with the soft.
Yeah, like you want to cut a knife on it.
Yeah. That's that right there.
I got tired of getting, and I was at.
And they always had the pretty look, and they was always the ones with the pretty buckles.
Yes.
Always had the pretty buckles.
Pretty ass. Pretty. Look. For your pretty backside, I'm telling you.
Listen.
My grandma cornered us in this couch. They talk about it all the time. LaDonna, everybody. Girl, they cornered us in that couch, and my grandma went to flying that belt. I got right behind them while they were like this. I was right behind them. Every time she swung that thing, I get it. But then I felt bad because it made me cry because everybody else is crying. So when you see all your siblings crying, you cry. So we all crying, but I'm crying because they crying because they hurt. But I ain't feeling this belt. They tried to jump me after we got beat.
Yeah.
After they was gonna jump me.
And they should have.
They like, you ain't even get beat. I'm like, but y'all wasn't smart enough.
And
y'all wanna first of all, y'all lined up. So since y'all diagonal, there's room back there. And then the more y'all listen, I'm dunking too. But y'all my bodyguards. Thanks. I appreciate it. I ain't play with. I ain't like. I ain't.
First of all, I ain't got
the real beatings is what needs to come back.
Listen,
Dyfus needs to go the hell away.
Look, I'ma just say, like it's been said from the beginning, it takes a village to raise a child.
Right.
So you have your village. It don't have to be everybody's not in the village, but you got your village to raise yours.
do that.
Right.
Like, that's what we need to go back to doing.
Yeah.
And people need to mind their business. Because if you're not a part of the village,
then you shouldn't have nothing to say.
And that's that. But that also in terms that people need to be respectful. Because, you can't have a village of disrespectful idiots, because that's what you're going to have running around, as you can see what we got going on at this point. Okay? We've got a little squadron of disrespectful idiots running around here tainting the process.
Right, and it's just crazy because it's like,
and it's always the ones
they don't have no respect.
No, but you know what? That is the worst part. What really gets me, and it kind of is sad to me, that there is a group that feels like the disrespect is a cool thing.
Right. Yeah. It's cool to disrespect your grandma.
It's cool.
It's cool to respect your mom and dad. Yeah, it's cool to just be disrespectful to people, to just your elders,
like
things
men
like
and
that.
women. Period. Like men, women, it's a cycle. Like, why are we being disrespectful to one another? Because at the end of the day, let's all be clear: we are all running one race.
Right.
We are running the race called life, and we're trying to just make it every day.
I think what happened was once people started getting a little too protective over their kid, and then it was like, don't put your hands on my kid, don't you touch my kid. But you're okay, so you don't want me to touch you. Don't bring your kid to my house.
Right.
Because let me tell you something. You bring your kid to my house and they do something crazy, I'm gonna get on their ass.
Right.
Now, whether I'm gonna beat them or not, I'm not that. I'm not that person. But
yeah.
The kids be more scared of me than anything.
It depends on the level of disrespect,
right,
that comes with your kid.
Right, but
because I'm gonna tell you, right,
you got something.
If you got
a disrespect, boys are bad. I love them. I love how the boys are. I love my girls because they go in their own separate lane.
Yeah,
girls,
boys,
you got to be more cautious with.
Kids is cool. Go outside. Go outside and have a good time. And my thing is, just don't be disrespectful to each other.
Right.
Watch your tone and keep your hands to yourself. That is my motto for everyone across the board. Children alike, everybody.
Children alike?
Yes, children. You're supposed to watch your tone, even with each other. Like, you don't want somebody talking to you disrespectfully.
Right.
You wouldn't want nobody yelling at you, talking to you like they're your parent and they're not.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So if you don't want nobody talking to you like that, you can't speak to others that way.
Right.
Because at the end of the day, you won't get whatever tone of voice you give. Like, if you come to me with a question or statement, right? You come to me with a question or a statement, and the tone sounds like you trying to check me.
Yeah, that's a problem.
What? That's not.
Hold up.
Yeah, that's not. We can't go any further now.
Yeah.
Because now I have to make a choice. I have to make a decision. Am I going to assume that you are being disrespectful when you're not being that way?
Right.
And, potentially go left with it, depending on the words. Because you could, I have reflexes about there are certain things that you can't say. Right. You might say the wrong thing.
But people don't get it.
Right.
People don't get it. You try to walk away from so much in life. And it's like it's always that one. It's always that one.
Whether
it's the loud ghetto one, like, come on, come with some type of have a level of respect of what you're talking about. Like, for me, I can say I had a problem with one time with one kid, but I checked his ass so hard. To this day, that baby come up to me, hey, Miss Charlotte, how you doing? I'm good. How are you? How's school? Because what? I went bonkers. Who do you think you talking to? Listen, you can go get your mom. Matter of fact, call your mom right now. Call your dad right now. Because we need to have this conversation. Because what you won't do is disrespect me in public and anywhere else you will ever see me again. I had him yoked all up like this. At the plaza. Who are you talking to?
Right.
Call your mom right now. Tell your mom I'm outside. And tell her I need to speak to her because you outside too with a nasty mouth. It's like the balance. They say when your child walks out your door, you don't know your child. Because some stuff your child might be out here doing,
you wouldn't even expect. So it's more or less like you just go ahead, you go with the flow of raising a child. A child doesn't come with a book, but you can show that child this is disrespect. This is grandma. This is uncles, aunts, anything that is older than you. It comes with respect, not disrespect, not F you, not who you think you're talking to. When they say move, you move. Like, it's no way till this day at 43, if one of my aunts, uncles, older cousins, anybody ask me something and I'm gonna be like, what? Or tell me something, I don't feel like it. What? Because of the past and I know how I was raised, tells me, go do, you better get that's uncle, that's aunt, that's mom, that's dad. You get that done. Cousins, everything. Anything older than you, you're supposed to bow down and do for your elders. And not to say like some of my aunts and uncles, they ain't even that much older than me, but they still aunt and uncle. Shit, I got an aunt that's the same age as me. I would never disrespect Rakina Patterson. I will never. I can't. I can't. Like, I don't understand. I think I don't know. I think that it came from nowadays people are trying to be their child's friend instead of being a parent. I think that's the problem. Like, that's how everything is going on. You're trying, you're being a parent in one hand, and then in the other hand, it's like stay in the child's place and da 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 when you're with your people. But when there's nobody else around, that child is your best friend. So now you telling your child, your best friend, all your business. So now that child thinks that you're equal with that child, because that's the type of relationship when nobody's around. You built that. So then when that child embarrasses you in public, how can you be upset and say you ain't gonna talk to me like that? Blah 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 blah.
You've been just sitting there
But
that's to me, talking to me just like you talking to one of your girls.
right, you talking to me like I'm one of your peoples.
Listen.
So, and there's a lot of parents out here that's doing
I'm gonna
that.
tell you something right now. I don't play with kids. I don't play with nobody kids. No, I'm an adult. You a child. I don't play with you. We not in the same league. We don't talk to each other. That's not. I'm not them. You come from outside talking to your friends. Remember that this is an adult standing in front of you. You will speak to me as such. Don't get it confused.
Like I'm your friend.
Like I'm your friend. I'm not. So that way we don't have no problems. Because I don't want to have no problems with you. You don't want to have no problems with me. And we don't want to have no problems with each other.
Right.
And that's just how that goes. I don't play with nobody kids. I don't care if I love you 100,000 years. You will always be a child until you grow. I don't play with
kids.
Mm-mm.
No.
That's why I'm not a babysitter.
Yeah, you don't do stuff like that.
Like, I don't mind keeping the kids up to a certain age. I'll keep the kids. I don't do teenage girls because y'all act like y'all smelling yourself sometimes too much. I don't play with y'all. We don't do like at the same time. Nope. I don't mind. I'll take the kids, but like I have to have respectful kids. Like, I can tell you right now, you can come to my house one weekend and it'll be cool. You come the next weekend and it's not okay. Now you got to take a time out. You can't come back. I need some space. Like, we not gonna do this. Like, 'cause
I need some time out.
Yeah,
that's the best thing about you.
Uh-huh.
It's like FedEx.
Yeah.
So the kids is like FedEx packages, like return to sender.
Oh yeah, I will.
Pack them up.
Right on up.
Pack them back in the box and send them back to FedEx. But like send back to return.
Look, like even my kids, when my kids was growing up, I didn't have no problems really with my kids. They were like pretty much good kids, and they took their punishments like G. Look, my kids was a G for the punishment. Cause I wasn't like, I ain't gonna lie, I was a ninja with the belt. You definitely you'll catch a belt. I wasn't even above that.
Oh, you was a ninja with a shit.
Cause
that was butter, whatever somebody can get their hands on.
One day, listen, I was downstairs. The kids was upstairs in the TV room watching TV, and I was downstairs playing a game, and it was quiet. And I'm like,
that's the moments, y'all.
I said, I've been down here playing this. Look, I've been down here playing this game for
they
a minute. Ain't nobody came downstairs. Ain't nobody asked for nothing to eat, nothing to drink, nothing.
And ain't that dumb? When you was a kid, you can say that. That's how you was.
Right.
Like, that's how your parents knew and aunts and stuff. Like,
you ain't asked for nothing.
What?
You ain't. You look.
It's been 30 minutes.
And you ain't asked and asked for nothing.
That was an hour.
Mm-hmm.
And you real quiet.
Right.
Now either you sleep.
Right.
Or you're into something.
Exactly.
So what the hell was they in?
Look, no, not they. Because no, I go upstairs, right, and the way the TV room is set up, it's off the dining room, and outside it was an extension build. So you got 2 doors. And the TV is on this wall. So I can come up the steps and see the TV. The couch is over here. So I see the TV's on. And I go over here. So where the couch is, now I can see the couch from the kitchen. But I still got to go to the dining room to get there.
Mm-hmm.
So my oldest daughter, she sees me. She said, look, she's sitting there on the... You know you need to stop jumping on the couch. You know you're not supposed to be jumping on the couch. The whole time I can hear her saying this. So I'm like...
No more monkeys jumping on the bed.
Girl, I went and got that belt and came back upstairs.
That is the worst beating.
Listen.
When you get caught out there and that belt starts flying.
Not only did she get caught out there, she got caught up there. Booty up in the air right on top. Whack 'em! She hit that couch
like they gonna die.
Look, she was dead.
I felt like I was dead.
That contact was like so perfect. She got everything right on. As soon as she hit the top, like she was having fun.
No, you know the other beat-ins that you get? The ones where they lock your head between their legs? You never got a beating like that? Oh, I was terrible then. Yeah, let me tell you what I did. I lit the trash can on fire. I was playing with matches and lit the trash can, the wicker trash can.
Okay, so no. I did get one of those.
Yeah, my dad stuck me right between his legs, and it ain't nothing but backside, and it was I lost my whole mind.
See, my beating days were in a different situation. My grandmother was 4'11". Okay.
Listen, they need to bring back beating, Joe.
This is what they need. I can tell you right now, the jail would be less full a million times over.
If you bring grandma, if everybody turn back to what your grandma used to do.
Get the extension cords out.
Right. It's time to go. We need to have a beating fest. You know how they had the Freak Festival? Have a beating fest.
The belt fest.
And just we're going to do the line dance where the belts is just swinging. Yeah. And you got to get in the middle and walk through. You got
to make your way through.
Like, that, I'm telling it's terrible. Like, there's no, you hit, not mine. Because if I hit mine, they ain't hitting back.
Right.
Because I'm flooring everything.
Listen.
I'm flooring everything. I'm clearing house. Okay?
Girl,
I don't have to worry about that stuff. But I know kids that,
Listen, my oldest tried me one time.
Listen.
Just once. To talk to me. She came in from outside.
I'm saying like the disrespect, like the F you to your face. Girl, no, she ain't do that.
Let me tell you what she tried to do. She tried to get disrespectful. This is why she doesn't speak to me like that until this day. She is always respectful. She speaks to me with the utmost. She would never, ever, at this point in life, even think about it. I caught her with the karate to the neck. Took all of this out. I said, I'm not one of your friends. Who do you think you're talking to? I'm talking.
You good? You still talking?
Who you talking to?
No, ain't that
nobody.
And you know what and it wasn't even a beating, but you still got the point where you was in the car and you said something or cousin said something and the backhand with the rings and everything and bust your lip, everything. Like that's what they need backhands.
And then they hand you the napkins like here.
Clean up. We get ready to go in the store. Don't you go in there looking like that. Didn't you just do this? but I deserve this. But I guess I think with that being like with us saying this is
like
the way of life,
but
of
not
life
only that,
has changed drastically.
There is a difference though. Like you got to understand, people are not just running around wailing on their kids. Like there's we're talking about a disrespectful child being corrected versus it's Monday and I woke up and I don't like the way your hair looks and I'm going to beat you because you didn't do it right.
No.
Like we're not talking about that. Like I don't want people to get it confused. Like we're advocating child abuse because this is what DHS is talking. These are things.
No,
that
this
DHS
is what I don't like.
Child abuse,
yeah,
but it's not child abuse.
That's not
There's
child
a
abuse.
difference.
But you tell me I can beat my child with an open palm. Yeah, this is the law. You can look it up.
Yeah,
open palm. You can hit your child with an open palm from their waist down.
Okay.
You are not allowed to beat your child with a belt.
Okay.
No type of objects. You're not supposed to smack them in the mouth, smack them in the face. Listen, you get smart with me, I'm whopping your whole face off.
Yeah, because your butt didn't do it. Your face did it.
Your mouth.
This did it.
Like, so you and there's too many rules and that's why people are not able to raise their kids a certain way. Like,
my thing
when you're teaching my kid to call diapers in school, that's a problem.
Yeah, because what?
Diapers?
Who are they? Listen, you can call who you want to if you can make it to the phone.
I'll get a phone to you, but before they get to you,
you still have to get out of here.
Mm-hmm.
Because my thing is this: how are you going to tell me what to do with comes out of my body? Because if that's the case, you should be taking care of everything that comes out of my body.
Well, this is why, ladies and gentlemen, pay attention. The hospital, when you go to the hospital and you have a baby, right? You're supposed to leave that hospital and go straight to the county building.
You did not know this.
If you did not know that. And you're supposed to put in custody of that child. That's how when people come in, when diapers is called and they're able to come in your house and take your kids and do all this, they're allowed to do that because you never claimed your kids. You can claim your kids on taxes. You can do all that. But when you leave that hospital, you're supposed to go from that hospital to that county building. And you're supposed to put in the paperwork of you having claiming custody of your child. If you do not do that, that's how they're able to come in your house. Isn't that crazy? But in the hospital, when you have a baby, they do not tell you these things. I only knew because my nurse was my god sister, Lika. And Lika was like, make sure, I'm not sure if your nurse told you, but make sure you and Brian, y'all get up to the county building and claim Hannah. I'm like, what? She like, yeah, that's how that's how people. So I looked it up. And I got a lot of people at the county building, that I had to ask questions before I said something about it. But yeah, I did not know that. You're supposed to claim your child when you get out that hospital.
So basically, when you sign the birth certificate, that doesn't mean anything.
It just means that you are the person that
I'm the parent. I gave birth to the person that belongs to the state.
That's going to take care of this child. That's it. That's all you're doing.
So basically, if I have a baby at home, I'm just cool. I can just go on about my life. Like I can just stay at home, have a baby, and rock out.
Because of how the law is written with DIFAS. Well, some people, you guys call it different. Like DIFAS is not.
Yeah, it's Child Protective Services.
Yeah, they have all different names for them in different places.
Department of Human Services.
Right.
Like.
Yeah, but you're supposed to claim your child. That's why, listen, if you go to court, check this. When you go to court and you're fighting over this child, the courts ask you who has custody of this child. Mm-hmm. Nobody has custody, so then they make you go and do custody. You got to do residential custody.
You got to file for custody from the state for you to have custody of your kid, and then file for custody for.
No, you're already filing because that's why when you go to court and something happens, say you're trying to take your baby daddy to child support. Now they're asking you, the first question that judge asks you, who has custody of this child? Nobody. So now you got to go through a custody battle because nobody has custody of this child. Now, if you take take that tail down there to the as soon as you have that baby and go downtown and file for that baby, you go to court. Somebody act up. No, I have custody of my child. You have to file residential custody for your child. You have to go up there and file, ladies, residential custody. If you are a good woman, a good mother, and you're taking care of your child, go file for custody. That's why people go through so many ugly situations in a divorce and everything because nobody went downtown and claimed the child. So now the judge is going to tell you who this child lives with, where this child is going to go.
No, you know what and you know what I'm going to tell the judge? You go ahead this kid. There you go. The kid lives with you now. That's how we have all these kids. Yeah, but
that sounds good.
Like the fuck out of here. How does that make any sense?
Yeah, but that's how it goes.
Like, so you're telling me if I don't come and take custody from you,
somebody has to have residential custody anyway of that child. If you and him separate and you're raising this child on your own, somebody has to have residential custody. Paperwork, school,
I'm not talking about baby mom, baby dad. I'm not talking about that. I'm still at the hospital with the baby.
Yeah, they're supposed to tell you you're supposed to go downtown. They don't tell people that.
But no, listen to what I'm saying to you. So what you're telling me is if I go to a hospital and have a baby, my baby is automatically a ward of the state because I haven't claimed it.
Right. That's how diapers can come in and take people's babies when they have them. That's how they can do adoption agencies and say, okay, yeah, well, this was the birth mother because nobody has custody. And then when that baby gets passed down, that baby becomes that person's custody because they go to court and get full custody of this child because you're just having a child. You didn't claim this child. Now, we're all raising our kids. And even if you haven't went through no bad juju with the parent, with the opposite parent, y'all still need to claim custody over the baby.
So basically, what you're telling people is that if you have a son and we go to war and you have not claimed your kid is going to war.
But they won't take your child. They will not. If you like my son with Samaj, they can't take him. He's my only son. If you have more than one, yeah.
But no, what I'm saying is if you haven't claimed your kid and your kid is still in custody of the state, nobody's filed.
Well, I don't know it. That's what I'm saying. I don't know all of that. All I know is you're supposed to claim custody of your child. That's why no matter if you're talking about mom, dad, you said you're not talking about that, but at the end of the day, that's what matters. If you have that baby, and you go through something with this baby dad,
I'm not okay.
Yeah, but it don't matter. Somebody got to claim custody of the baby. If you don't claim that custody of that child, I don't know about going to war and all that. I don't know anything about going to war, but what I do know is if you don't claim custody, you go to court and y'all go to court, it's over for you. Now y'all went. She took you to court for child support. Now you're going to court for child support, but guess what? Now the judge going to say, well, who does this baby live with? Who has residential custody of this child? Who has custody? Nobody. So now you got to go to custody. Okay, now the judge got to take care of your child support and you got to go see a custody judge. Now both of y'all sitting in court. Now who gets the baby? Residential custody? Okay, there you go, Tosh. You got residential custody. This is your child. He'll get partial custody weekends. But now the child is claimed, but the judge claimed. The judge did that shit. I'm just filling out paper going in front of the judge saying, listen, yes, this is our child. Me and Ryan did it, and I did it with Maji and son.
Okay.
We had to claim custody.
But what I'm saying is, if y'all didn't go and claim custody, who is the custody of that child is the custody of the state, right?
No, it's still the custody. They say it belongs to you, but that's why the state can step in and do whatever they want to do.
Okay, so I'm confused. Okay, I get what you're saying, but I'm trying to understand that where does the establishment of custody happen?
Whenever something happens, if something freaking happens, even if your son go to jail, one of your kids get locked up, who got custody of this child?
Let's go back. All right, let's go back to birth. So the baby's born.
Okay.
Something happens.
As far as what?
Anything happens to the baby.
Okay.
Right? And so baby gets sick. There's $1 million surgery that has to be performed in order for this baby to live. Mm-hmm. The parents cannot afford to pay for the surgery. However, neither one of them has made it out the hospital to go and sign for custody papers.
Yeah, that's all good. You're on a birth certificate. You're still on a birth certificate.
So the birth certificate claims custody.
Okay. It claims partial. It claims that this is your child. Okay. That's it. Okay. But when it comes down to you having problems in that relationship,
no, I don't. We're not talking about that.
But that's what happens.
But that's not what I care.
That's the only thing that matters, because if something happens between you and him, you have to go to court. Then y'all got to go through that battle of custody. Okay. So it's better. That's why they say it's better that you don't physically have to have this baby. You don't have to physically bring this baby up to the county. Yeah. No, you just fill out the paperwork. Tell them you want the paperwork. Boom, you shoot it down. You go to court. Y'all have agreements, and like for me and Ryan, all I gotta do is something like, well, he ain't grown, but because he lived in one state and I lived in another. We just signed the paper. Hannah's leaving with Ryan. Toby, I'm giving permission for Hannah to leave Ryan. Boom. And shoot her off. And say how many days. And he used to do this, like, just to be on a clear shot. It wasn't no drama. It was just, if something ever happens, I can't say, or he can't say, I sent her back to her mom. Or, no, this happened. It balanced it. It just, I don't know why they do that. It's so confusing. But you can look it up. And the crazy part is, if you don't ask, it's just like I just seen somebody that had a baby, right? And she's still, she's fresh. So she still got like the baby belly. And I said, they didn't give you a strap. She had a C-section. I said, they didn't give you a strap? And she said, no, a strap for what? I said, they're supposed to give you a strap. Mm-hmm. Now, if you don't ask for them, they won't give them to you. Just like when I remember when my cousin Kalia had her baby, she had a C-section. I'm like, Lily, ask them. They didn't offer you a strap. She's like, no. Ask them for a strap because it helps push that belly down and it pushes every. Yeah, but if you don't ask
for it, they don't give it to you.
Yeah.
But that is the one thing I've noticed in a lot of places they complain about. Me not being of that era to be able to ask those questions, but the care that they give, the things that they offer, are very, very skewed in their consistency.
Right.
When it comes to the pink people and then the women of color.
Right.
Like the care is like totally, it's different.
Yeah,
like,
especially when we used to breastfeed their kids.
Right.
So.
That part. I'm just trying.
We had the good milk.
Right. And that's the thing, like, I don't understand why there's such, and why is there, you have the need to be in my business. It feels like slavery.
Yes.
It feels like slavery to me.
Yes.
Like,
you have that baby, you raise that child, you milk that child, you do everything for that child, and then all of a sudden, the pink people step in and take your child and sell them off. It's still diapers.
The system is like slavery. The whole system, though.
Slavery.
Like it's. I can't.
And then you're gonna pass my kid.
Yeah.
And everybody gets a check for this child.
Right.
That's the crazy part.
Why don't I get a check for keeping my kid?
You do when you do your taxes.
Okay.
I hate these straws. This shit's like.
Mm-hmm. That's nasty. It makes everything you drink taste like jail.
I don't know. I just don't like where it feel like it's getting ready to get soggy.
It is.
It's not soggy yet.
Nah. The layers are. Because I'm going to tell you exactly what that is.
I need to throw this in the trash. I don't have no trash by me. I'll put it right here for right now. Because I am not drinking out that straw no more. Yeah, but it's just, people don't understand and people don't get it. Like these are the things that you just don't know, and it does go back to like something like slavery.
No, it doesn't go back to. It is
because that's what's happening.
It
You
is.
have,
It's
and you know,
slavery.
they look at,
and you know what I
they
think.
look at the black man as a black man. They look at a Spanish person as a Spanish person, but the Spanish person ain't listen. They look at a Spanish person as a fancy talking
Yeah.
person.
Yeah.
You know, African American. That's it.
You a fancy talking us.
Right. That's it. Because we all the same color and
right.
everything. So they get pushed off just like we do. Just like I was looking at this thing, I was looking at National Geographic, and it was going over history, right? And it was telling where like the Chinese people were really dark skinned black people, right?
Mm-hmm.
And how they used to run China. Like that's where all of this stuff come from. Like the way they dress and the things like that. But they don't like it to be known. But they used to sell them off because of how they looked. So it's like it is, you know, the system still is a little racist and the system is not built for, you know.
Okay, so
for anything. They're quick to give your kid away.
The nice version, you know, it's always been you know, it's always been that way. You know, she's going to give you it. You know, it kind of is
because I just don't think that everybody is this. I don't think everybody is at fault for it. That's why I say
no. I'm going to say the framework is that because that's you got to understand.
Oh, with the diapers,
with all of it, like you got to understand the Constitution was not written by anybody who looks like us.
Right.
We were not included. The mentality of the Constitution is flawed.
Right. And it's a lot of little brown kids homeless. It's a lot of little brown kids running around here being passed off from home to home to home.
Let me tell you something.
Little brown people.
There's all kinds of little brown boys and girls being passed off.
Yeah.
I mean, and what makes it even worse is when you see people with money who specifically seek out going to other countries to adopt, you know, little mixed race babies of color. When there's really little babies of color in the place in which you live that you could be taking in. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it makes sense to them because it's less problems for them. They're like passed off.
It perpetuates the cycle, though.
It does
because it looks so nice.
It
looks so nice and philanthropic to do it in the open. Or you can pay
50 cents. 50 cents a month.
Yeah,
50 cents a week.
It's what is it?
It probably went up.
I think it's $19 a month or something like that to feed a child.
Yeah.
Tell me what child you feed for $19 a month.
And why you always putting on the worst kids, like with the flies on their faces?
Right,
stuff.
All of that. You've been using that baby since 1989. She ain't grew up yet. They can't all look like her.
Stop.
Listen, I'm sorry.
But you're right because it is the same commercial.
Yes.
When you look at the commercial, it is the same commercial. Okay. She's like,
poor little baby's eyes just don't even open all the way. Like
that's not funny. All right, it's not funny, but it's
not
true.
Funny, but it is funny.
But we're laughing at the commercial.
I'm laughing at the fact that you think that after 40 years,
you can still play the same commercial.
That's the same. We gonna just keep using the same. Like, come on, man.
Keep giving you $19.
Look, if it only costs $19 to feed a kid, I would have 100 kids. At $19 a month to feed a kid.
Sneakers, clothes, $19. Oh,
$19 a month?
What?
Let me get it.
I'm having about 10 or more.
Look, I will have all the babies for $19 a month. Okay. if I can feed, clothes, and shelter for $19 a month.
It ain't even $19.99. It's $19.
Like,
but I don't have custody of my child.
Yeah.
So that's how that's how they look at it.
First of all, this is really, really like this is making me want to think and rethink and rethink some more. Like, this doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to dig into that some more.
Yeah, you got the watch.
Because I'm gonna tell you right now, I'll be the chick at home having a baby by myself. On the, like, look, we gonna get some pillows and blankets. And we gonna catch
But
her.
but the baby still got to have a birth certificate. Baby still got to be known. Baby still got to go to school. Because if the baby ain't in school, here come diapers. They coming.
How? If there's no, if you ain't got
what,
no,
you living in the woods?
I can live in my house with my baby.
Yeah, but after a certain age, that baby has to go to school. You can't just keep that baby at home. It has to be known. It has to have a birth certificate. It has to know who it is. So as she or he grow up, who the hell, how they gonna get a job? Who the hell, what the hell they gonna do? $19 ain't paying for that.
Right.
So it's got to have a birth certificate.
Right.
So what you gonna do? So this child, so you're gonna hinder the child from just, you have a baby and boom, because I don't want to get no custody or go through nothing.
I mean, no, listen, I have custody. We have custody as parents.
Yeah, because no. There's no birth certificate. Nobody's there.
What?
You don't want to claim this kid.
Look, I've claimed it.
No.
How are you telling me that I did not carry a baby for 9 months? Pop this baby out. Just because you ain't put it on somebody's piece of paper, I will write it down for you what your name is and your address and your telephone number.
That's a great world to be in, but that's just not it.
That is just not it. You are not going to tell me. But then you're messing up somebody's identity. How?
Your child. As your child gets older, let's talk reality. Yes. You have this baby at your house right now. Yes. Don't have the baby has no birth certificate, no social security number, no nothing. When this child get older and needs to find its own life, where is this child going to go?
So, okay, this is what I'm getting at.
You gotta have social security. You gotta have a birth certificate.
Okay.
Now it's like, who is this child?
You have to.
And where is this child going to go? Where does it fit in life?
So I get it now.
You handicapped the child.
No, I've one. There's one less slave. There's one less slave in the system.
So you just won't have one.
You'll be one.
Yeah, but where is that child going to go in its near future? Where is that child going? It can't go nowhere without a birth certificate. You can't go nowhere without a social security card. It's 2022. You can't even get on a plane. You can't take this child nowhere. It has no identity. No birth certificate. You get to the airport, you got a birth certificate. You done fucked this kid up. This is why she don't need that. No.
But this is what I'm saying.
Take care of all of our babies.
No, I won't. I will not. Sorry.
Don't have no baby.
But this is what I'm talking about. Like,
it's the system.
It's the system. Mm-hmm. And it's dumb because at the end of the day, I'm bearing children into slavery. That's what I'm doing. Yes, that's exactly what it is.
There's a lot of successful people.
Yeah, they're successful slaves. You are a slave to your social security number. They have to pay you your tax. I need a social security number to get taxes back at the end of the year.
Yeah. That's why a lot of people are scared. Like, there's this.
Like,
wait a minute, let me find it. In China, they have
like so much better.
The crazy part is in China. I don't know where it's at because I just seen it.
Look, I don't know.
They have. I gotta look at. They have these things where now, like at certain jobs that they have for China, they shoot this thing inside of you, right? And you gotta put your hand up.
It's your microchip
for your job.
Yeah,
for your job. Yeah. Imagine.
No, that's not just for your job.
Yeah, but that's how they get in their job. Yeah. I'm gonna show you.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
That's how they get in their job. And if you get fired,
they take it out.
They take it out. It's your job.
It's an RFID chip.
Yeah,
I get it.
So now they're talking about putting that on everybody.
Yeah.
Hell no, you're not putting no chip in me. But that's how they're going to keep control of how much and how many people there is in this world. But it reminds me of that movie where they had like, it was like numbers. It was only a timer, and you had to.
Yeah, you buying and selling time.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So if you run out of time, you dead. Listen.
How much time a child got? When do you start putting this timer on people? Do you put this on my baby's ankle when it's born and it's countdown? Like they're really talking about putting chips in people, and that goes back to everything as far as birth certificates. They're claiming you. Like they know who you are. There's nothing that just like these stupid people you out here doing these PPP loans and all this stupid. If you thought for 1 minute this shit wasn't going to catch up to you, you lost your whole mind.
Listen,
because it's a tracking device.
This is why the border system is going to have to come back. There's going to be a shift in society when people actually get it that this is what it is and they don't want to conform to it anymore. Because when the laws and everything becomes too invasive, when they have the right to do so, because everybody done signed their life away, they didn't know it, and all this other whatever. So they're going to have to go back to the basics to actually be able to survive in life.
Yeah.
And that's the thing. Like, I would rather have a kid and teach my kid the basics, just from the rip.
Right.
Because listen, if you don't know this,
you won't know nothing.
You ain't gonna make it. Because everything that you see around you, it looks nice, but it's all going to fall.
Yeah.
And they're going to all come back to this.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, I think I'm going to just stick with that.
I think I'm going to just stick with that.
Yeah, like I'll just stick with the basics. Like I'm gonna just go back to planting a garden, growing some vegetables.
Yeah, learning skills. But you see, when I started seeing that happen when the virus hit. When the virus hit, it seemed like you couldn't really get to the grocery store. You couldn't do the things you wanted to do. Mm-hmm. Everything was shut down. You found a lot of people like growing their own vegetables and doing these different things. Like that was praise to y'all because I go to my sisters. They know how to do that stuff. I can't do it.
Mm-hmm. If I sit still long enough,
and my mother and father-in-law, yes, they
if
have
I
sat
still long enough, I could grow all the vegetables because my grandmother taught like that part growing. I could do that all day. Like my cousin, he's in Texas. He grows his own vegetables.
The best part of me growing something right now is Blaze and I got a cactus. And it hasn't died yet. This is like our first plant. We're like really trying to take care of this.
Oh yes, and I'm glad we were talking about plants not dying. I have to make sure I water the plants at home. Oh, because they don't get watered every day
no, they're not supposed to.
Like there's a schedule that they're on, but yes. I'm normally not the plant waterer because I'm not. I don't be in the house long enough to water no plants.
Yeah, I don't know how to do it, but I had to read on it, so I do try to keep that alive. But any other plant. Like if you want me to start a garden, and you listen, we're gonna have to do this together. How about I go buy whatever the stuff is, the seeds, the oil, like I'm about to cook,
the dirt,
all that stuff, the little gate, like all of that. I'll go and I'll even get down there and dig the hole. You put the seeds because I don't know how many seeds. You put the seeds. And you come there and water it. You take care of it. I'll help. But I am not that person to be out. Have me water them flowers. That garden. By the time you come back to my house, that garden dead. It had too much sun or something. I'm thinking it needs sun. I done took the plastic off. I'm her. Yeah, I'm like, dang, it look like, well, why is it sweating in there? The plants is dying. I'm going to take the plant. I'm going. No, I'm not. I can't do it. I can't. I'm thinking the plants talk like no. Oh, yeah, there's. Oh, it's too. You want some sunlight.
That's what the plastic is for.
Boom. Yep. And I took the plastic off and gave more than what they were supposed to.
First of all, you need the plastic because the plastic keeps them from burning. And it gives them the added.
Well, that's why I said it. Because
plastic.
We need to go back in the day.
Plastic for plants is like pool water for us. You go in the pool when we get dark, and you get extra dark in the pool, but versus being just outside.
Right.
That's what The plastic does for the plants.
Plants, plastic. I'm sorry, Cha-Cha can't take care of you, but look at the Jello.
Well, look, they got a they got a greenhouse now, a vegetable keeper greenhouse. Like you can actually put it in, and it'll keep your vegetables fresher because it helps them to filter.
You talking about them little house things?
Yeah, I seen them.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
I was like, that's cute.
I'll be done put a heater in there and call it the she shed.
First of all, crazy. It goes on the counter.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the one outside.
No,
that's why I said them little house things.
No, it goes.
Yeah, I thought you were talking about the one because I be seeing them little house, and I will make that out of my.
Shout out to my cousin. She has the best. She has a greenhouse built on the side of her, like into her house, like on her garage.
That's dope.
It is so dope. And it has the windows you crank open. It has a heater for the winter time. She can grow all year round.
Yeah, so, that's what I'm talking about. I be them. She shedded it. I be in there jamming. Come on, we having some wine, y'all.
I know there's a whole little separate little area for that inside.
Yeah. I'm not a planner. I can't do all that. My schedule be too crazy for me to be thinking about planting. I mean, just watering some plants.
Well, and
I look at the cactus and be like, "Oh, you are. You a cactus."
And that's the thing about outside plants. When you do a garden,
you gotta take. It's like a lot of love. I don't have the love.
But outside plants, you really don't need that.
People say you gotta love on your plants.
It depends on what. It depends on what kind of plants. Like when you got house plants, you're supposed to talk to your plants and all of that, give them all kinds of attention, like pets or whatever. I don't know about that, but like when you growing stuff outside, like in the earth, growing like vegetables and stuff, they don't need all that. You put them outside where they get good sunlight, and when it rains, they get good moisture, and it still drains. You got a good plant. You ain't got to deal with it.
Everybody I know just has indoor, outdoor. They take very good care. They're planters, though. It's a difference.
My mom is a planter.
Yeah,
but my mom has all kinds of plants.
Yeah, she does.
Okay, she's got all. My mom.
Yeah.
If my mom sees a plant that she likes, she's going to take a piece of it. Right. No matter where we are, no matter what country we're in, she's bringing a piece of the plant home. She's going to try to grow it.
Yeah, because but just like you said, that's good to go back to.
Yeah.
Like, getting your own tomatoes and cucumbers and stuff like that. That's like really good for you to do. I just can't do it, so I would ask you, hey, I want to do. This is my idea. I can help you put my idea together, but I'm not. You gonna come here and water these plants? You gonna come here and help me do this? Because I can't do it.
Are you coming to get a piece of this cactus?
Yeah, I need the cactus. Yeah.
As soon as
I gotta put it in a bigger plant. So now I gotta go to the store and find some type of gloves. My mom was saying that don't stick you because I ain't picking that plant up. That should have outgrow itself.
I think I might have the gloves that you need for that.
Yeah, they said they're not sticky. Yeah, they're not sticky.
Yeah, they're electrical gloves.
Because them little things hurt.
Yeah.
Because at first, when we first got it, it didn't have that. Now it's just going, and now it's just grown.
Yeah, I don't know. In fact, I don't even know if you can have a piece of mine.
Why?
Because it's a different. I think it's different than yours.
Yeah, but you can cut the cactus in half and take that piece that I get from you and stick it inside like a piece of paper.
Yeah.
Stick it inside, and then it'll start growing a whole nother plant.
Well, that's gonna be kind of funny looking.
That's okay. It's a cactus.
Look, I was like, yeah, that's gonna be kind of funny looking.
Yeah, you just gotta cut it and put it in there.
Yeah.
But you can do that with even if whatever piece I cut off.
Yeah.
You can take that piece
and put it inside.
And put it inside your plant, and then that plant will start. That cactus will start growing out of that other cactus.
Okay, well now I have to figure out where I'm gonna cut it at because my cactus.
Yeah, I like it. I just don't.
My cactus got pink flowers on it and it hangs over.
Oh, you got the pretty one.
Yeah.
See, I'm new at this. I was online looking at it. I don't be knowing.
Look, my mom got this plant. It used to be in.
Because if you leave it up to me, I'll plant it outside. But I know the cactus can't be outside.
I think it
throughout the winter and all that.
I think it might need to be. I put it in a pot and just put it outside.
But it says it can't be. A cactus can't be outside during the winter.
No, but that's what I'm saying. You put it in a pot.
Yeah,
in the summer, and you put it when it's nice in the summer. You put it like once the weather gets Correct. You can't put it outside now. But once the weather gets warmer, you
I'm
should be
ready
able to
to
put it
go
out.
buy one of the big things.
You should be able to put it outside all
I always
summer.
wanted to have a big plant, like one of the plants. That
Okay,
just
well, no,
fall over.
Goofy, don't do that.
No, like the big plant.
I
you
know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
But don't forget, you still gotta move it back into the house in the winter.
I got 2 men in my house. Okay. I got $1 million in my family.
Okay.
So they can pick it up and flop it up and
So,
put it on.
Shout out to y'all. Just make sure y'all paying attention. She's gonna be calling one of y'all to come and move this plant.
Right, that
because
part.
When the cactus gets this big, who is picking it up and getting stuck?
Then it'll just stay in the house. And I always find a beautiful spot for it to sit, and that's where it goes. And nobody moves it because they're scared to get stuck. Because I'm not, if that thing.
I feel like you should put it in a pot that's reasonable size that you can still carry in and out.
Well, it's getting big fast.
Yeah, but I'm not. It's not that big.
No, but it's getting big.
It ain't getting.
Let it go. Yeah. It's like putting it. If I put it in a big pot, it'll grow bigger. It's like growing an animal.
Right.
Like a snake.
What you don't want to do is get an outside pot like this.
Yes, that's what I was going to do.
Okay, I know this.
Because I always like the big pots. Whoever has those big pots on their porch, you have your flowers there. I love that.
Were you in Sam's with me?
Yes, the pots.
That's the size pot you need.
No,
but you don't need anything bigger than that. No,
I'm talking about the big one. No. I'm talking about the what was that? The barrel.
Yeah, no.
Like the big barrel. Oh, I love them things.
Yeah.
Them barrels is the bomb, and to sit it right there makes your house look different.
Sweetie, you still gotta put a pot inside the barrel, right?
Yeah. So that's what men are for. They're supposed to do that. Now, as far as this cactus, however big it wants to get, then we just gotta haul it in and
it's only
take care of
it. As big as the pot you put it in.
I'm gonna put it in a big pot. I want to have a big ass cactus. I want a big boy. I want a big cactus. I want to see this. We got goals for this cactus. This cactus is being loved now, ladies and gentlemen. I am loving on this cactus, blazing.
Yeah, we all love on the cactus.
Because look how big it's getting. It came from a little thing, and I was like this tall. That thing is being loved, and it's just growing. So I need a big pot for my big cactus. I gotta give him a name or something.
Well, what's it in now?
It's in a pot.
No, but it's in something.
It's in a pot. It's in a pot.
A pot in a pot. Right. So why don't you just take it out of the pot that it's in, put it in the pot that it's sitting in?
I am going to do that, but the problem is that I'm not putting my hand in no cactus because I know what happens when you put your hand in the cactus. So that's why I need to go get the gloves and get some more soil and put it down.
Can I?
What?
So what you want to do is take the pot, because the pot is plastic, right? It's one of the plastic planter pots. So you could take it and cut it and put it in. You
see what you say? Put it in. You still gotta pick it up, and that thing is sticky.
In the pot?
Yeah, the thing is grown. It's in the it's even if you once you grab the pot. If I was to cut it, I'm still the way the cactus is. It's hanging over the darn. No, I don't want the thing to touch me.
So put on a long sleeve shirt.
No, I need to get them gloves.
Use them.
A long sleeve shirt ain't gonna stop that stuff from sticking me.
Look, if you cut it at the bottom, right?
Yeah, and you saying drop it.
No, not just drop it. Just open the plastic around it already in the other pot. Because the pot is big enough, you can just open.
But it needs soil.
Then you put the soil around it, but you don't have to touch it.
No, you have to lift it up, put the soil at the bottom, and then put it in there.
Then do that. Put the soil in first.
I need the gloves.
I think I got the gloves at my house.
I am not like I went and touched it.
My mom has a look. My mom
I did that shit and called myself I'm like, oh, it's growing. So when it became like that half a little circle, I'm like, oh.
See, you want
the little teardrop.
You one of the people that don't pay attention.
So I'm like, oh, okay. But when I first touched it, it did not have anything. So I'm like, oh, all right.
You are one of those people that do not pay attention.
To what?
Okay, let me tell you. What you said it's called?
It's called a cactus.
A cactus, right? So I don't care how big or little, if it got or don't got, It's a cactus. It's got the
Yeah, but
potential
it
to
was
have-
not. It wasn't. I didn't. I wasn't sure like
if they
how
had grown
big it was going to grow in order for it to like
get
get the prongs on there.
Oh,
So like 3 months later, when I seen another piece coming up out of it and it started going this way, I'm like, okay. Then that piece got big. I felt that little piece. It didn't have any things on there. I went back a couple weeks later and went and did like this, and then prickly things was all in my both my, these are the fingers you always grabbing with. Yeah, it tore me up. I'm like,
and it
but
hurt even more getting them out.
And then they so little and clear, like you like, dude.
Did I get them off? Did I get them?
Yeah, you know how if you stare at something too long, like all of a sudden your eyes be like shifting.
Yeah, you look cross-eyed.
Yeah. I'm like, oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, I need gloves because I don't. I'm not playing no games with that thing. That thing is no. I don't. It's like being bit by a dog. I'm sure it'll hurt even worse, but I just don't want to be bit. I just don't.
Yeah.
Let me protect myself. But Friday we have a surprise coming. Friday. So Friday is Respect Your DJ Friday, but we're going to skip over Respect Your DJ Friday, and we have a special little guest that is going to come in here to join us on the show.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Wow. Easter is coming up.
Oh, yes.
Easter is coming up, and the Easter Bunny.
When is Easter?
I don't know, but Easter Bunny is coming to see us.
Oh, great. The Easter Bunny is coming.
Yes, the Easter Bunny's
coming. The Easter Bunny's coming. So I guess I get to do some baskets.
Yeah, so the Easter Bunny is coming tomorrow to come visit us to see what's going on and give us some information. There's somebody else that will step in after the Easter Bunny leaves and give us all the information.
So we got some stuff about to happen.
Right.
Okay.
So we got a lot of things going on. As you guys can see, if you're paying attention, if you look around us, it's a little different. So we are in process of redoing our studio. So it's a little different. Everything is coming along. And we are also looking for new podcasters. If you are interested in coming to WCMD, all you have to do is contact one of us and we will, get back in touch with you. We are looking for engineers. We are looking for whatever talent that you have, you can bring to WCMD, and we will put it all together to make sure it fits for you and us. But on that note, it is almost time for us to go, and we need you guys to make sure you subscribe to WCMD Media on YouTube. We are also platformed on Facebook, Twitter, Twitch, and Instagram, but all platforms.
Yeah, all platforms. But our Instagram is not popping because Instagram does not stream with us.
Yeah.
So we have to get Instagram back together. I have to figure something out for Instagram still.
So as far as tuning in, make sure you tune in to the Wake Up Show with IMD from 9 to 11. Then you have us. IMD is Monday through Friday. Then you have us Monday through Friday, the Midday Madhouse. Tuesday and Thursday is Miss Janny Smanny, the Comfort Level from 5 to 7. Wednesday is Trend Setup. So one of our favorite ladies too. Trendsetter goes on from 5 to 7, right?
Trendsetter goes on from 6 to 8.
Oh, sorry, 6 to 8. And then we have
I Shine More from 6 to 8. Then we have the Kennel from Fridays from 7 to 10.
I forgot my days. I'm like, wait, Monday.
And then
Tuesday,
Saturday we're still open for right now. And
but we only have hour shifts.
We only have 1 hour shifts available.
1 hour shifts. We still have shifts available right now and throughout the week, but they're
1 hour only.
1 hour only.
And
1 hour shifts.
Then we have Sunday. We have the Dumbass Radio Show from 12 to 1.
With
the big dummy. And then we have 5, 6 from 3 to 5.
Yes.
So.
And then we have the Anthony Way show coming
soon. So, yes.
Yes. So make sure you tune in to that. And then big shout outs to DJ Parquet and TJ Gilliam. We love you guys and thank you for everything that you do for us. Shout out to West Will. Thank you for being a supportive friend, and we love you so much right here at the Midday Madhouse, WCMD. We love you. You have done so much for us. So, as far as the music and things like that, ladies and gentlemen, that you're hearing is coming from DJ West Will. Look him up. He's on Facebook. He's on Instagram. He's on all platforms. If you need a DJ, you can go holler at DJ West Will. Period.
Yes, period.
Period. And so, meanwhile, back at the ranch, it's time for us to go.
Ranch. Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. I'm just like really
What?
I just got the release, so we're back.
Yeah. So it's time for us to go. It is about that time.
Yeah, it is that time.
We love you guys, and tune in tomorrow because we have the Easter Bunny coming.
Look, I gotta go home and make the Easter Bunny a basket.
Oh, we got the Easter Bunny coming, so make sure that you tune in tomorrow at the Midday Madhouse with Cha Cha
and
the
Jellolady.
We love you guys. You guys have a nice day.
And we out.
Yes. I don't even know what you guys gonna do. What's today? Thursday. Who got something going on?
Hey, jealousy and envy can't show emotions when your heart is an ocean filled with lies. Hey, jealousy and envy.
Yes. This that playalistic right here, you feel me? Y'all gonna love the way I came on this one. This for the real. OG.
A little dirty hood, this for middle town. Never thought one day I'd be here now. Never thought one day I was in success. Somewhere in my heart, I knew I was the best. At what I put my heart to, I was young and rough. Barefooted chasing the ice cream truck. Summertime, we would get on. Plus he was in the hood, was a superstar. OG chicken wild, I was rose. Taught us youngers how to stay on our toes. Taught us never put that powder in our nose. Told us that it's not where the money goes. Tough love was the best way to learn. I grew up, then I had my turn. I took the bull by the horns.
What you see is what you get up on the morning show. I got a whole lot of bars, but before I go, chop real smooth, she the boss. No, baby, hold up, I'm about to go to Jellolady. They your host, 12 to 2. If you need a getaway, come and see this view. Got a whole lot of drama feeling like you wanna stand by. Put your feet up and watch a Midday Madhouse.
Oh, that's the one you just voted from outside?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, girl.